Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a quick stretching sequence that's designed to help counteract the imbalances that develop from sitting too much. So we're going to fix the sit. Say that 10 times fast. So we'll warm up a little bit with some spine rotational movements and a little bit of lower body warming up. So we're going to start with arms out. We're going to step right and reach right. Come back to the center. So your chin and your chest rotate together as you step and reach. Let's do 2 more on this side. All right, go the other way. So we're focusing on a little twisting in the upper body and warming the legs up a little bit. Your muscles will be more inclined to stretch if they're warm. Last one. All right, we'll release hands. Next one, we're gonna work on a little bit of thoracic extension. So moving the spine into a little back bend. So take right foot forward a little ways. So a short split stance. We're gonna reach up, look up, and come up on the back toes. And then sweep your arms back as your hips move back and you lift your front toes. So let's repeat that. Get really long through your spine. Reach back. Let's do one more full one after this. This time we're going to hold it a little bit as you reach up. Try and tuck your tailbone down a little bit and then release. Okay, let's switch legs. Short split stance, reach up, push up on the back toes, sweep your arms back, push your hips back, lift the front toes. That might get a little hamstring right there. Forward and back. We've got 3 more. Two. This is the one that we pause on, reach up. Get really long and release. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take right leg back behind the left. Okay, kind of like a curtsy type position. And then the left arm can be on your thigh or on your hip. And we reach up and over, so a little lateral flexion. Bring it down, let's do it 2 more times. Oh, I lied. Let's do it 1 more. It feels really good. Hold this one. Open up that space between the ribs and the hip. And release. Okay, switch sides. We'll be really lucky if we get the exact same on each side. So if you like to count and I'm off, then do an extra. Let's do 3 more. All right, go ahead and release. Okay, a little more in our upper spine. We're gonna take hands out in front and make our globe hands, and then reach forward and round through the back. So we're pulling the shoulder blades apart, and now send your thumbs back and lift your chest a little bit, and if you want, you can look up. So let's do that a few more times. Pull the shoulder blades apart, and reach back. Reach forward. And reach back. We're going to hold it this time and tuck the tailbone down a little bit and try and plug your ribs down into your hip bones. And then release it. Okay, good. We're going to move through the hips a little bit more because sitting on our glutes all day makes them forget what their job is. So we're going to remind them. 3-way lunges. I like to call these Lego lunges. So we're going to step diagonally forward just with a little reach. Step to the side, reach, and then turn as you go back and reach. Okay, repeat, same side, and you can reach further if you want, closer to the ground, or you can make your steps a little shorter. Let's do 1 more round on this side. You get to decide how far your knee bends. Just make sure knee is going back and not forward over toes. And last one. Okay, let's go the other way. Forward diagonal, straight to the side, and turn and go back. Gonna run into a plant here. Forward, side and back. Let's do one more round after this one. Last round. All right, we're gonna do some balancing leg swings. So if the balance part is hard for you, just find something to hold on to, like a wall or a pot or a chair, okay? So we're gonna put hands on hips or hold on to something. We're gonna do some leg swings. So start by anchoring your right leg on the ground, but keep your knee soft, okay? But then we get tall through the spine, and the left leg swings forward and back, just really gently. Don't have to go super high. Okay, now we're gonna go across in front. Little swings. Okay, let's switch sides. So soften up, anchor the left foot, swing forward and back. Your balance will be better if you really anchor your leg first before you try to balance. Engage it into the ground. Okay, across in front. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna move to a lunge position. So I'll turn so you can see it better, but one foot goes forward, I'm doing left. Right foot goes back. So we're setting up by stacking joints, so knees over ankle. Okay, and then you can move your back foot back. But we want to keep shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Okay, so with the back leg, bend your knee and then push the heel back. Okay, so we're working through the ankle, through the toes. This is better with bare feet because then you can feel all your toes. Okay, now push back. Tailbone is going to tuck down. Okay. And then we're gonna reach up. Okay, shoulders stay relaxed. And then maybe start to lift your heart a little bit into a crescent lunge. Okay, release. Step forward and switch. So let's set up our joints stacked. You find the right width for you. Make sure front heel stays anchored, knee is bent, okay, spine is tall, and then we do our knee bends. Working into the calf muscles, toes, foot. Okay, push it back, hold it there. Take your tailbone, tuck it down, which will lengthen out the muscle in the front. Those hip flexors get really tight from sitting. Okay, so this leg is like we're sitting. You can see how it's shorter. So we're really lengthening this out. And then reach up, relax the shoulders, and look up. Little baby back bend. Good. Release and push forward. Okay, we've got a figure 4 hip stretch. So you can find something to hold on to again for balance or find your foot anchoring. We're gonna shift weight to the right foot. Okay, anchor your toes into the ground, give you stability, and then we cross the ankle over. Connect your hands to your body somewhere. So you could go here or here. Okay, we just wanna drop the hips a little bit. So hands, as long as they're connected to your body, can be on your hips. You'll have you'll have better balance. Okay, flex the top foot a little bit. Take a couple deep breaths. Notice how that hip feels. And bring it back up. Okay, let's do the other side. Anchor your foot first. Let's cross over. Start to settle back. You choose where your hands are gonna be. Flex the top foot a little bit. Couple deep breaths. Notice your hip. That nice deep stretch. And bring it back up. Okay. So we're gonna finish up with kind of combination upper lower body. So you can reach back, interlace your fingers. If that doesn't work for you, that's fine. You can like hold a wrist, grab forearms, wherever it works for you. So we're gonna bring narrow hip width apart with feet, press your palms together, squeeze elbows back, reach hands down, okay? And then start to soften through the knees and hinge at the hips. So take hips and move them back and up. Now, if your arms will let you, the arms can lift a little bit. If they don't, that's fine. Knees are softer. Okay, now release the hands to knees. We're gonna work through the hamstrings a little bit, so take knees back as hips go up, and your hamstrings will really say hello here. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Let's do it again. Lift hips back and up. Okay, now walk yourself back up and shake it all out. All right, good job. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you feel a little looser.